So we're going to be looking at a few pairs that is giving us signs of potential trade setup that we could focus on for the coming week. The previous week we had NFP and the market really gave us some insane move. We saw the DXY melting and collapsing heavily. However, Euro USD did pick up very well, and this coming week we could potentially see some buy side continuation on pairs like the euro crosses. But then let's get into the video and look at all of the details we have for you guys today. Alright guys, so moving into the new trading week, this is going to be my watch list, guys. I'm going to be having more of the euro kind of pairs on my watch, euro crosses here. The reason being that we had a very good run up on euro crosses the previous week, and I want to see how we could get on a continuation of this buy, or possibly any trade setup that could pop in here and there. It could be short term, it could be an intermediate or long term move. But however, let's look at what we have here. So starting off, we want to look at DXY. Like we said earlier on, we had the NFP week, and this was for the most part where we had dollar trading the previous week before we had this insane sell-off in price. So the dollar lost its significant strength, and we have the indices selling off, oil selling off, dollar index selling off, and majorly most of the significant asset class lost strength. BTC also sold off. This is a new trading week. We want to see how we're going to pick on decent trading opportunities across the board. And also, for the most part, oil is on my list, my watch list. I'm going to be going for potential buy or strengthening on oil itself. So looking at DXY, if we look at this on the daily charts, we get to see this strong sell-off we got the previous trading week. However, this could give us a shallow retracement around this level for us to sell further. And if we do get a further sell-off on DXY, we're gonna see good trade opportunity across euro USD. To be specific, that's the pair that has a strong correlation with what DXY is doing. However, before we get into all of the details of today's analysis, about 75% of our viewers of this channel are not subscribed to the channel. Please guys, do well to subscribe. Take a second, just hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification icon so that you'll be notified when we drop analysis like this and other useful content within the channel. Or going to hit 1k subs as fast as possible, and your support, guys, is what we need. So looking at what we have here, DXY is still very much weak, so we could potentially sell off to this lows here. Why? Because this is the nearest structural low here, depending on how the trading week unfolds. So if this goes as the technical analysis is showing, we'll be expecting more sales on the DXY. So with this bearish momentum on DXY, depending on how the whole thing unfolds, we could even go a bit lower. But then we don't want to be too pumped up and so excited about this sell, because we're talking about dollar here. Dollar is a very sensitive pair that it could switch up on his bias any moment at all. So we want to look at the short-term sell. If we get a short-term sell, of course we're going to have opportunities around euro USD. So over to euro USD here. So in euro USD, if we look at the daily chart on euro USD is currently trading around the 1.09 level currently. This strong bullish rod on euro USD, which we're seeing here, this very candlestick, this from NFP the previous week. So we want to see if this will be sustainable, if euro USD can still sustain this insane bullish run. So if we do get that strong continuation of these buys here, depending on how DXY unfolds, we're gonna see further push in price. So if we look at the hourly charts here, on the hourly chart, what I want to see is a shallow retracement on Euro USD. This has been, like, for the most part, the sell side to the downside, which we called out for the previous week. We called out a sell around this region. However, there was a shift in momentum in the market. We had to cut our losses with about 6 pips off the market, and we later sold off. However, price took a turn, and we had this insane strengthening of the euro. So looking at this, what I want to expect, guys, basically is a retracement, which could be around this region here. I want to see how price is going to pull back to this region here, and if we do sustain this level, we're going to potentially break above, and we'll be expecting more buy side on Euro USD. So very similar setup is also what we are expecting on EURUCAD. EURUCAD is also very bullish. EURUCAD has been gaining momentum for the most part. So if you look at EURUCAD on the daily chart, EURUCAD is currently trading right above a significant structural level. This horizontal white line I'm having here is price piercing through. So if we go down to the hourly chart, I want to see a shallow retracement or pullback in price, which I'll be looking at price retesting this level, and based off how the momentum builds up, we're going to see if we're going to get a buy position on EURUCAD. So away from EURUCAD, we also have EURUNZD. EURUNZD is basically still early on within the run here if you compare this to other Europeans we've had. So this was the swing high to the upside. We've traded back down here, and we're rejecting off. So on EURUNZD, I'll basically be eyeballing shallow retracement also around this region for a potential buy side to target this highs here. So come Monday, Tuesday-ish, I'm expecting price to give us some clue if we're going to build a decent price action around this region here before we start getting the buy side of things here. So for the most part, one of my other interesting pair I want to look at is oil. So I want to spend a little bit much time here on oil to break down what we're expecting here. So oil is currently trading around $74 per barrel region, right? So this here has been a very key sensitive historical level for oil. Each time we tap into this region here, we get to see insane buys from oil. So for the most part, we have sold off, we have traded our way all the way to this region. So what I want to do here is I want to wait for the first push in price. Potentially price could take some time to come back to this region and bounce off aggressively. Why? Because if you look at this, the previous price action we had here, we had a very good bullish momentum here. This was a bullish engulfing candlestick formation, which gave us clue that okay, we'll be expecting buys here. So for the most part, we just tapped into this region. Nothing yet has happened. However, if we drop down to the 4-hour chart, on the 4-hour chart here, you can see that we are just few pips shy away from tapping this region here. However, I still want to see a decent run up in price. So an aggressive run up in price back up to this level, to the $75 per barrel level, and possibly if this price point can hold off for some time, I'll be expecting to get that buy continuation. So for oil, the $75 per barrel is where I want to see price trade towards. When we do reach that region, I want to see how price is going to slow down momentum there, consolidate for a while, and pick up momentum for a very strong buy continuation. If we do get that, I'll be targeting the $78 per barrel as my profit taking target if we do get that buy side. So to add more layer to what I'm saying here, I want to see price push all the way up here, retrace back down here, then I'll start looking for that buy side. However, the other scenario of things that could happen here is oil could potentially push push up a little, then come back down here, create a mini double bottom kind of pattern before we get that buy up. Whatever it is that price presents to us, all we want to do is want to keep a close eye on this pair, because there's a high chance we're going to get a very decent trade opportunity around oil and also Euro USD for the most part. Now what I want to do is I'll keep a close eye on this. However, I'm going to also share tips and updates around these pairs within the Telegram community. If you're not part of the community, the link will be on the description of this video. Please make sure you are subscribed and also join the Telegram community. Drop on the comment section, let's know what do you think about this whole analysis. What do you have on watch? What are you expecting for the coming week? And also I'm going to be linking a video which you can watch after this, which is prop firms and also prop trading. We're going to be dropping a new episode on how to stay profitable and consistently make profit on your prop account. Until next time guys, click on the link you see on the screen to watch the next one. I'll see you guys. Keep it simple. Cheers.